Good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right, like I said earlier, through God's grace.
Yeah, we thank God. Sir, can you
Thank
please,
God too.
yeah, can you please introduce yourself?
Through God's grace, I'm Apostle Joshua Adeseye Olateru-Olagbegi, one of the humble children of the late King of War. His Royal Highness Sir James Titus Olateru-Olagbegi II, Olofo, the blessed memory. I was born in the palace after war, on the 8th of September 1949.
Yes, sir. Tell us you're growing up. When you were growing up, sir.
You said what?
How you grew up in the palace?
Oh, my God. Okay. I grew up in the palace. I started my elementary school at St. George's Primary School, Owo. From there, I went to Mother College, Owo. I was a little bit troublesome, radical, as a result of polygamous intrigues. I was going from one school to another, not because I was a dullard. Through God's grace, I was brilliant. I was expelled in the Mother College in 1966 when we led the riot. But I don't want to hide anything. From there to adult grammar school, I finished my school start in 1968 at Okebadon High School, Ibadan, Oriyoro.
When you finished your secondary school, what went next? After your secondary school?
Come again, please.
After your secondary school.
Yes.
Where did you go?
After my secondary school, that time my father had been sent away from the throne. My father had been dethroned, from the throne as the Olowo. So this time around, I had, a flaring love for sojourning. So I told my dad I wanted to join one of the forces, the armed forces, either Navy or preferably Navy or Air Force. By God's power, I was able to be enlisted into the Nigerian Air Force as at 1969 when I was 20 years old. From Lagos there, I got to the Air Force through one Captain Ogundadigbe. That time Air Force was using Army rank. He was a captain. His father's name in the war was Chief Odogun. So I came to Lagos to be enlisted. From Lagos, we were driven to Kaduna by train. At 4th Battalion, Kawo Kaduna, there I was trained as a combatant soldier. That time the civil war was still going on.
Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
Hello?
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, I said, yes, that was the question you asked me.
Yes.
So I don't have to say much.
Yes, you made mention of the dethronement or the deposition of your father, late father.
Yes.
When was that? Why was he deposed?
No, I said at that time, I was 20 years old. All we had was that my father betrayed Chief Awolowo. Even most of us thought that most of father's children, because we're very many, my father had many children, up to 170, according to what he said in one of his interviews with some dailies some years ago. But we are now 117. So people complained that Action Group was inaugurated in my father's palace in 1952. I was only 3 years that time. I knew nothing about that. So eventually, when Chief Kitola became the premier of Western Region, eventually there was a big crisis between Chief Awolowo and Chief Kitola, and Chief Kitola became the premier of Western Region. And according to my late father, the king, he said Chief Akitola came to our palace 3 times to beg him so as to join his political party. I've forgotten the name of the party. As at that time, excuse me, I heard that Chief Akitola said any king that refused to join his party will be made to earn a kobo in a year. And because of the multitude of my father's children through God's grace, my father had to give in order to take care of us. Because by the time the coup of 1966 came up, when the army took over through Major Kaduna Nzego, we asked our dad after our worship in the chapel at Owo, Your Highness, we were told that action group started in Owo. Why did you leave Chief Awolowo? So my father said, because of us children, that the Lord had done for him everything he wanted. But had it been, he did not join Chief Akitola. He said Chief Akitola came to my father's palace at Owo on 3 occasions and portrayed for him. And my father had to join because of us children in order to be granted enablement my power financially to take care of us. My father said, had it been refused to join Chief Akitola, and he was meant to earn a kobo as a king, where will he get the money? All of us are educated. There was only one king I knew that time that refused to join Chief Akitola, and his name was Demo Fishara.
I'm with you, sir. Very interesting.
Again?
Very interesting. I'm with you.
All right. And then you ask your question. I've answered what you asked.
Oh, okay. Aside that, some people said or alleged that then Baba sent some people to Isho community to wage war on them. How far is that true?
No, come again about that question. I couldn't hear you properly.
Some people said your late father sent some troops to Usho community in Owo.
Okay.
How far is that true? To destroy the place.
Let me tell you the truth. You know, as at that time, most people, even the Westerners, now Oguoyo, Ekiti, Ondo State, they were solidly behind Chief Awolowo. And that time, I think Chief Awolowo's party was UPN. I don't know much. But what really happened was that some people went to the houses of the supporters of Chief Akitola to set it ablaze in Usho and Nawo. Eventually, they went to the police station to report. And by the time policemen were invited back to Owo, the people of Owo and Usho, they attacked the policemen. They went back to their station to report and were given the power to fire back. That was what I heard. The truth, I don't know. As a man of God right now.
Okay, sir. Another story I heard is that your late father gave his children the scholarship that should have been spread around our people, our brilliant people, sons and daughters.
May God bless you. I heard the story as well as you did. What type of scholarship? My father did not, but I didn't know about my 3 brothers. You know, they were late Oba Folagbade, professor of law, Professor Banji, that read town planning, and former Owena chairman bank, Prince Nyoju. I knew nothing about them. As for me, I never went through any scholarship. And I'm now 70 years old, 70 years, 8 months. And now my father did not get any scholarship. Whether I got it, that I don't know. I only know that my 3 brothers, they left for England to study. Whether it was on scholarship, that I didn't know. As a man of God, I'm forbidden to tell you unnecessary lies. I'm forbidden to tell you lies. But for me, when I was in the secondary school, my father used to give me check because I was the eldest among my brothers that were schooling with me together. My daddy will address the check to your principal. That's all I know about my dad. You know, as an indigent too, I was told the story that no king had ever come up in a war without rebellion. That is their business.